You should like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And why not rate us on iTunes?
And Grindr. No, not Grindr.
We're not on Grindr, John.
Not yet.
But we will.
Soon. We are coming for your anus. That's my new catchphrase. I want it on a t-shirt.
How's it spelled?
We, W-I-I,
Okay,
R, the letter,
of course.
coming,
Yeah.
C-U-M-M-I-N apostrophe.
That's what I thought.
Your,
Not. It's a 4 or 4.
yeah,
Like the number 4.
yeah,
Good.
your, and then anus.
Yeah.
Which is spelt E-H, like hyphen,
So it's like
nus. Anus.
Right.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one.
That's a long one.
I'm not going to put it all in.
Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we pick our topics from a hat and then talk about it, just like it says in the title. I'm Phoenix.
I'm John.
And I'm Ben.
Yeah.
Which one of us is picking out of the thing today?
Okay, I will pick out of the thing.
Okay.
As
We've
always.
got...
Not
Oh,
always.
as always.
As always.
Yeah, doopy dip.
You
Toopy
fucking,
dip.
you fucking flippy do.
And we've got... How does Professor X fund his school for gifted youngsters?
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, serious. Not those in here.
That was Spider-Man, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Damn it.
Does X-Men have a theme? They got that animated theme.
Yeah, and I can't even think of that.
Yeah,
okay.
What are you
Right.
singing? I don't even know what you're singing.
That's the X-Men animated theme.
That's all going to be in the intro. So how do we think he funds the school?
Okay.
I've got one idea.
Okay.
So you know how he controls people's minds, right?
Yes.
You know that, right? I'm thinking he controls a banker's mind and like controls their mind and makes them like transfer money just randomly. Into
I was
his
thinking
account.
something along those lines. I reckon
Yeah.
it's like, boop, boop, boop. You donate millions of dollars.
Yeah.
See-
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
I think it's so much more simple than that.
Yeah.
I think that
Well, we're done.
he
This
was
episode's
born.
done.
He was born rich.
Was he though?
Yeah, he was born.
Oh,
to
yeah, he's from-
he
rich,
was.
he's from a rich family.
You're right, he is from a rich family.
Yeah.
And he owns a private school where people are probably paying something like $15,000 a year to learn there.
But they're not.
But they're not. Most of them are. I don't know about that actually.
So
They're not paying,
Are
they
they
don't
paid?
pay school fees.
I think
Because most
I'm
of
not
them are
sure.
there against their will.
yes. But all he has to do is mind control their families, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll pay.
That's horrible.
That's no problem. You know, here's the money." And like all of the teachers there are just X-Men.
Yeah, but what about all the homeless mutants that he brings into the academy?
Oh, it's like a hex fee. So once they finish school and get a career,
They're gonna pay it off.
then they start getting bills.
Okay,
And it's like you've been
Or
going here.
they have to join the X-Men.
You've been
It's one or the
going
other. Get
Yeah.
X or join the X-Men. Pick one.
Yeah, but it's like
you can either pay the fee, or you can fight Juggernaut. It's
Yeah.
your fucking choice.
and most people will choose fighting Juggernaut because if they're going there from like, let's say, how old are mutants usually when they start getting their powers?
They get their powers when they're teenagers.
Yeah, so let's
So
say
about 13.
yeah, so let's say they're there from like 7th grade to like 12th grade, paying like $15,000 a year. Their hex debt comes in. That's gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna join.
Yeah,
I've got the powers.
Yeah.
I got the
It's
powers.
so much easier.
You know what? I would totally do that.
Do you want me to teach here as well? I know Wolverine and Storm all teach here. Cyclops teaches, I'm pretty sure.
What
He
the hell
does.
do they teach?
Wolverine teaches
History.
among other things.
Oh, yeah, actually, that makes sense. That makes complete
He
sense.
Doesn't
teaches-
make sense.
No, but he's
Yeah,
lived
his
like
memory
ages.
wiped.
Oh, right, yeah.
He teaches history.
Right, I forgot about that. That makes no sense. Anyway, yeah.
He teaches history and like wilderness survival skills, which isn't a class in real schools,
No.
but it's still something useful.
And he teaches
It's like a
people-
bonus class.
Yeah.
He teaches people to use the word bub whenever possible.
And how to smoke like a champ.
Yeah.
Cyclops teaches shop and mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
because
Yeah.
he's good at
Makes
that.
sense. He's
The
always
bike
working on his
stuff
bike.
he has, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Storm teaches geography,
She does teach geography,
and Xavier teaches like
physics.
no, he teaches English.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He teaches like English and literature.
But
No,
in the
and
movie-
science. He teaches English, literature, and science.
yeah, that science makes sense. He's a
Yeah, but
a
he does
physicist.
do English like he does it in the movies. Like
Yeah.
he teaches English in the movies.
Yeah, he teaches English, literature, and science, which is not something that you'd expect. But anyway, do you want to know how I think he funds the school?
How do you
How do
think
you think he
funds
comes to
it?
school?
You know Angel?
I do know Angel.
You know the John?
yeah,
you know
yeah.
the wings?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wing Dude,
Buffy's
yeah.
boyfriend.
No, like Warren Worthington from X-Men.
Yeah,
He's in Apocalypse with the Metallica scene.
yeah, and he's in X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
That doesn't
It's
count.
like Hawkeye, but
where his dad's
Marvel.
all like, "No, son of
Hawkeye,
mine will be a
Marvel.
mutant," and then I was like, "Damn, my son's a mutant,
Aw.
and he saved me."
But yeah, his family's rich, and
Yeah.
Warren is like the sole heir to that fortune. He's got a lot of money, so
Yeah.
I'm reckoning he funds a lot of their shit.
That makes
isn't
sense.
Professor X a dick as well, isn't he? In the
Well,
comic
yeah.
books, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a prick.
Yeah, he's pretty. Like, didn't
Yeah.
he like take over Wolverine's mind or something? Or I can't remember.
He's
exactly.
taken over a lot of people's minds.
It's a
something.
lot of-
He controlled Wolverine or something. I can't remember.
There was that thing where
It was a long time ago.
Wolverine, before he was in the X-Men, when he was in Weapon X,
Yeah,
was sent to kill Xavier.
yeah.
And Xavier was like, nah, you're not gonna do that. Instead, what's gonna happen is, mate, every time you hear anything to do with the letter X, you're gonna be like, oh, I should join the X-Men.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
And so, over time, Wolverine's like, oh, I should really fucking join the X-Men.
Yeah, one day he was walking through a xylophone shop.
Yeah, and he's like-
all of a sudden it was like, man, I have got to join the X-Men. They just seem like great blokes.
He was walking through a xylophone shop on his way to get an X-ray,
Yeah.
and he was on the phone to his ex.
Yes.
He's like, I really should join the X-Men. What would happen if Wolverine got an X-ray?
He
Nothing.
did,
Right?
Does he need to...
In the movie, he got an X-ray.
Yeah, but does he need to have, like... Because when we get an X-ray, you need to have that thing over you so you don't get, like...
Like the lead vest.
Yeah. Does he
wouldn't
need to wear that?
No.
Okay.
Why
Wait,
would he?
wait.
He just instantly heals. Any radiation poison
True.
won't do anything.
Wait, but you know why I bring metal in? Is that
No, it's an MRI.
MRI?
He couldn't have an MRI
No.
because if
Oh.
he did, he'd go into the thing and then it'd go and he'd go push and whack straight up into the top of it. 'cause
I want to
of
say
the
that in a
magnetic
movie.
Force.
I'll never get over... I've always had this theory, because when I first found out what Colossus was... You know Colossus, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
metal guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first found out about that, I was like, why doesn't Magneto just manipulate Colossus to beat the shit out of everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's made out of lead and Magneto can only control magnetic.
No, he can control all metal.
No, I assumed, but
Yeah, there's
just change his
you
name.
know film theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did an episode on Magneto. He can't control all metal. Or something.
in the movies, but
In the movies,
in
yeah.
the comics,
In the comics, which
Yeah,
is
in the
what
comics.
we're going with.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, he controls a lot of metal.
Yeah, he does.
That magnet guy.
Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto.
Like Cornetto.
Exactly right.
Magnet.
Well, do you put magnetes on your fridge?
Always, constantly.
I hate you.
They're big magnets that say you're doing great.
I
and
Oh,
everything
actually-
is clean and organized
I
here.
really feel like a magnum right now.
Alright.
So you think that Angel funds the school?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
I think that he just robs students.
You think he just robs students? John thinks...
I think he robs students because I think he's a dick. Like in the comics.
Well, he is a dick,
Yeah,
but-
that's what I think.
I
Or he
reckon...
could just be using like gone with Angel, just robbing Angel, and that's the only one.
Yeah. What?
I was just leaving that gap there so I can edit out the...
The bird?
Yeah.
No,
The
you
screaming bird.
probably won't hear it anyway. It's pretty far away.
True.
What-
I'll leave that bit in, though.
What does his
Yeah.
parents do? What do they? I didn't.
What does Xavier's parents do?
Yeah.
They die.
I know they died.
His
but what
mum's-
did they do?
His mum's dead, and his dad
He's dead.
beat him, didn't he?
Probably.
Yeah, his dad, because his dad beat him and Juggernaut.
Jug. Oh.
Juggernaut is Xavier's brother, didn't you know that?
No, I don't know anything about.
Oh, okay.
X-Men.
Well, Juggernaut is Xavier's half brother. Like Xavier's stepdad is Juggernaut's biological dad,
Oh, okay.
and
Makes sense.
they're They're stepbrothers, and they were in the war together. A war. Not specified which war, just a war.
It's the war from X-Men 3.
The Last Stand.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
this is the same way that he lost use of his legs in the books, because they stumble upon a tomb somehow, and, like, Juggernaut's like, oh, what the fuck's this? These crimson fucking wristbands. I'm gonna wear them. And Xavier's like, nah, dude, look at these hieroglyphs. The crimson bands of Sycorax or some shit. Don't fucking wear those.
Like, you can't read hieroglyphs, Juggernaut. What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey.
And then he was all like, nah, look how stylish they look on me. And then he became Juggernaut, and the cave they're in collapsed and crushed Xavier's legs.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Lovely. That's amazing.
I mean,
Yeah. Juggernaut, not a mutant.
that makes sense.
Common
I do
misconception.
find it annoying. He doesn't levitate himself.
What?
Very often.
Xavier?
In the movies, he doesn't really.
He
He
doesn't
can.
really
He
do...
can. He can levitate himself.
Can he, though?
I
I
thought he
feel
could.
like he can control his legs if he really wanted to.
But he doesn't want it.
No,
Which
clearly.
is silly. I mean,
No,
I would.
because people give him the sympathy vote if he can't walk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
does Xavier have... Because I know he can read minds. Does he have, like, telekinesis?
That's what I wasn't sure.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm pretty
think he
sure.
can move things with his mind, though.
Can't he?
I can't remember.
He can do a lot of things with his mind.
No, but I don't think he can move
No,
things.
I don't
I think he can just
move.
read minds and shit.
I think he can control and read minds. That's what I thought.
Just wait.
But people tell me he can move shit.
I've never seen him move shit.
No, me
Because
either.
in the movie, like the first one, doesn't he stop Magneto from using his powers by using his own powers to keep him from doing it? Like,
Yeah, but that's not stopping him from moving. That's... He's taking control of his mind and being like, nah, you're not fucking walking.
I've never thought about that.
I've never seen him
I'm gonna look
use
it up.
telekinesis. Like, he only ever has, like, mind reading and controlling abilities.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
But people keep telling me, oh yeah, he can lift shit up
I've never
with
seen
his
him
mind.
do that.
I'm like, nah, I don't think he can.
I know he can pull shit from the astral plane.
Of course he can.
Yeah.
Why, of course, because that's the thing that...
It's comic books.
Yeah.
It's better than... Do you know his son, Legion?
I know of him.
Okay,
Yes.
they're making a TV show out of Legion. Legion is Xavier's son.
Okay.
He has the super mutant ability of multiple personality disorder,
Oh, no.
Oh, lovely.
and each one of his personalities has a different mutant ability.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, that's hilarious.
No,
That's
he's got
awesome.
thousands of them. It's
Oh.
a serious problem.
Oh, God.
Like originally he just had like 3, and one of them was evil, and one of them was just kind of a knob, and the other was a chick. And yeah. And then over time he just kept developing more and more and more, and there's just millions of them in his head, all with new and unrecognizable abilities. And there's a bit where Rogue absorbs his powers and is like, oh my god. She's like, there's so many fucking people in your head, bro.
So like, oh, that's a power.
Just come.
Oh!
That was good.
But
Rogue, what a
wait,
funny
so
cat.
you guys have you seen all the X-Men movies?
I have.
Yeah.
I don't get some of the movies. So Days of Future Past, I was really confused. But
Wait,
everyone loves that one. You know Days of Future Past?
I don't love it. I love the
You know the
Quicksilver
ending?
scene.
I was so confused.
Wasn't Days of Future... No, Days of Future... Yeah, no.
So you remember the ending of the movie?
Yeah. What are you confused about?
So, does it mean they've rebooted the whole thing?
Sort of.
So the third one doesn't matter anymore? Is
Yeah.
that...
No, that was the whole point of
That was
making
making
Okay,
it.
I
That
wasn't
was the
sure.
whole point.
I was really confused.
No, the whole point of making Days of Future Past and shit was to bridge the very successful series based on First Class
Yeah.
with the pre-existing ones. So they're like, all the shit that was good from them, that's still in it, but all the shit that was bad is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why we get Nightcrawler in Apocalypse.
I don't like it, personally.
Oh, Apocalypse wasn't that.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm not
It's
talking
pretty
about the
bad.
movie. I'm not talking about not liking the movie Apocalypse, which was just average.
It was average, yeah. It was average.
But I don't like that they got rid of they redid it so that there was no third movie because I hated Jean Grey
Oh, yeah.
and I hated Cyclops. And when they were both dead and everyone was like, "Bring them back," I'm like, "Why? They sucked."
Yeah, they do stuff. That's
And they suck in Apocalypse as well.
That's because they don't suck in the books. Well, Cyclops doesn't suck in the books. Jean Grey is still very annoying.
Right.
Like, there's a bit in one of the more recent comic runs where they've got to solve a problem. So, Big Blue Beast Hank McCoy
Of course.
uses time travel to go back in time to visit the original X-Men team
Right.
when they're all teenagers.
Yeah.
And then he brings them all forward in time
Of course.
to the present.
Right.
And they're all like, what the fuck's going on? He goes, I need your help solving this problem because I'm dying. And they're like, alright. And someone tells Jean Grey, because at this point Cyclops has become a terrorist.
Oh, lovely.
Like a mutant terrorist.
Nice.
Because he's all like, nah, Magneto's right, fuck the humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone tells Jean Grey that, and she's all like, and at the time, back then, she was dating teenage Scott Summers. So she breaks up with teenage Scott Summers because of the actions of potentially future Scott Summers. And he's like, what the fuck, Jean? She's like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
So, teenage
He
Scott...
might be evil.
Yeah, teenage Scott Summers ends up fucking off to space with his dad
Oh no.
for adventures. And none of them have gone, and until they did their reboot, none of them had gone back in time. So they're all just fucking around out there, which is a paradox.
No.
Okay, so I'm looking at what powers Professor X has.
Yeah.
Right? He's got telepathy.
There's a fly buzzing around this room.
He
Yep, there
he
is.
can turn himself invisible
Wait, what?
by using his mind control.
Oh, yeah, he can.
So it's called
Yeah,
telepathic
he can.
cloak.
Yep.
He can talk to people through their minds.
Okay.
He can tell when other mutants are around.
Okay.
Can control other people. Can become another person by possessing them.
Yep.
He
that
can
makes
make
sense.
them fall asleep. Again, he can mind transfer. He can paralyze people.
Yeah.
He can create a mental link. He can erase and put false memories into people. Again, the same thing. He can get rid of memories, bring back memories. Which why doesn't he do that? It doesn't matter.
To Wolverine?
Yeah.
He tried
He's
to.
tried.
Okay.
I don't know
He
why
can
couldn't.
he can create illusions, barriers, and he can shoot people with psychic energy. And
Yeah, astral plane.
is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
The astral... Okay, imagine where all your thoughts live.
Yeah.
That's the astral plane.
Right. Okay.
Xavier can reach into that and pull shit out.
Right.
Fair.
Because he's a
Right.
fucking weirdo.
That's weird.
Because he does it a bunch of times where he
Fucking
pulls out...
freak.
Yeah, he pulls out a mech suit and walks around in it. I'm like, why don't you just pull out some fucking working legs, Charles?
Wait a minute. So, wait, he pulls this out of his mind.
No, he uses his boop boop powers
Yeah, boo boo.
to create what was in the astral plane in the physical plane.
Jesus, so he,
Yeah.
so he could just make a car
Yeah,
randomly.
Pretty
He's
much,
basically
yeah.
just a god.
pretty much.
So
Wow.
he's got genius level intellect. He can't be affected by other psychic powers unless they're much stronger than his, which is pretty hard.
Yep.
And he is multilingual.
Well, that's to be expected when you can control minds.
Also, he's paraplegic. That's one of his powers.
That's a power!
According to X-Men, the movies,
The
got
greatest
here,
power!
He's got being paraplegic as a power.
No offense to people that are paraplegic, but that's not a power.
No.
Like, there's a comedian here in Australia called Will Anderson. You guys know Will Anderson,
I do
right?
know
Yeah,
Will
I know
Anderson.
Will Anderson.
I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, he has a routine where he goes, I don't think we should call disabled people disabled. I think we should call them mutants.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
that implies they're better. Like, oh, he can't walk, but maybe he can shoot flames out of his ass.
Christ.
Do you reckon Xavier could shoot flames out of his ass?
Oh god, that's a weird image.
Is that on the powers?
It's not on the power. Well,
Damn.
he can't pull things from the astral plane.
He can
Who's-
pull a
who's
flaming
saying
bomb.
it's not flames. But no, according to all of this, he doesn't have telekinesis, just telepathy and
Alright.
things to do.
I didn't
Yeah.
think he had telekinesis, because he's never used it.
No, he's never used it.
Because even in the first movie, when they show Scott and Jean's training montage from when they were kids, it just shows Jean throwing discs for
Yeah.
Scott to shoot, not
Yeah.
the other way around. So yeah.
Maybe he gets the X-Men to threaten people. Just like...
What, like a fucking mafia hitman?
No,
Yeah.
he threatens the government. Like, in number 2, they sort of kind of threaten
Oh yeah,
the
where he
government.
just shows up in the president's
Yeah,
office.
and goes,
Yeah.
give me money! And then he
He's
goes,
just-
okay.
That scene is not referenced in the third one, and that makes me so happy, because just the idea of like, hi, we're the X-Men, don't be afraid. You've got a guy who tried to murder me!
But like
This bloke, I remember him, he's Canadian, he's got claw hands! You've stopped time! Fucking hell, Charles!
But maybe they're government funded because the government are terrified that his literally got an army of people with superpowers.
You're right.
inside.
Yeah, that seems more logical.
Nuke them. Just nuke the mutants.
It would work on all of them, though.
Wouldn't it?
No.
Then
You
legacy
can't-
virus them.
You can't nuke Wolverine.
You can legacy virus Wolverine.
You can probably.
Well, then
legacy
Quicksilver will just save everyone before they
No,
do
but okay.
Wait.
Do you know what the legacy virus is?
Yeah.
It's mutant cancer.
Oh, wait, I've heard about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you get a bomb, like a gas bomb, and fill it with like weaponized, like a mist version of the legacy virus, and you drop it on the school, and it spreads, you've solved your mutant problem.
Yeah. So did
Yeah.
I want to bring?
Are we all
something up.
cool with killing all the mutants? By the way.
I'm not.
No. Yes. Maybe.
Because
Freaks.
they're our next line of evolution, even though it makes no
But
sense.
you're not part of it.
So
You don't have
I'm
powers.
gonna die sometime, and then when I die, hopefully the next generation will all be mutants.
Yes.
Which again doesn't make sense because if it was like a next form of evolution, wouldn't all of the mutants share like the same
Yes.
evolutionary thing?
Yeah.
Or the ones that have the weaker ones die out,
No, what
Yes.
I want to know is they've all got the X gene, right?
right?
The thing that gives them their powers, the X gene.
Yeah.
Which definitely wasn't named by Charles.
No.
Nope.
By the way, Homo superior, what the technical term for a mutant is, definitely not named by Charles either.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there was the
There's
people
no
chose
way.
that as their name.
There's no way that Chuck picked that one.
Wait, really? Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
That's what they're called, Homo
Wow.
superior.
He's a dick.
But he didn't name them.
Didn't he?
He did.
Okay,
He
good. I thought you were being
definitely did.
sarcastic, but yeah,
There's
good.
no way he didn't. Okay. They've all got the X gene, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So how come everyone has a different power?
That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make sense.
You're right, because, your hair color is decided by your genes.
Yeah.
Yeah? There's only a set, like, no one's gonna be born with fucking electric blue hair.
No.
No, that would be cool, but no.
Interesting
How many
fact.
hair colors are there?
There are a good number, but they don't get like they're usually within the same range of like there's brown, dark brown, light brown,
Yeah.
like orangey brown.
So there's all shades.
yes,
So we should have like, okay, so there's like red, brown, blonde, and black, yeah?
yeah, I'll go. With
Oh,
that.
and white.
white, yeah.
Right. So there should be 5 mutant powers, and some people have shades of mutant powers. Like, I can teleport, but only this far.
Right.
Right, that makes sense.
Like, there shouldn't be this many powers.
Yeah.
Just trying to like I'm going from because I don't know too much about X-Men. I know like a bit, but wasn't there the whole like mutant thing? Like they say the spurt of like mutants coming into society happened during like the war.
Yeah.
That like radiation and stuff like that, and testing nuclear bombs before the wars and stuff was what the radiation spread, causing the X gene to come around. Except for Wolverine and Sabretooth, who have been around for like 1,000 years.
No, humans blamed it on the war, but they've been around for long. But mutants have been around for much longer than that.
Good point.
you've got
Apocalypse is around.
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
was,
Apocalypse was the first.
Was he an alien? I think he was an alien.
I thought it was just a dude.
I thought he was just a guy.
No,
that was-
he's. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. He's the first mutant.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we all, because I was going to say if he's not the first mutant, then Jesus was a mutant.
Duh.
But yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Jesus was
yeah.
a mutant.
You know Tex from Superheroes?
Or magician.
You know Tex from a magician. Jesus in a top hat. It's like da 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 da.
Wait, is this your card?
Is this your card? What's a card?
Is this it?
Like yes.
This is a card now, and this is yours. The
Jesus
first
in-
ever magic trick.
But anyway, fuck, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, there's a Text from Superheroes thing where, Cable texts Scott Summers,
Right.
his dad, and he's all like,
Yeah.
was Jesus a mutant? And Summers is like, I don't know, probably. And Cable's like, yep, just went back in time to check, helped him out of the cave, he's a mutant, walked out, said Bob.
Oh,
And Scott's like,
no.
how fucking old is that guy?
Said Bob.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
So thanks, Bob. I love the idea that Wolverine is Jesus.
Wasn't he born in the 1800s?
Yeah, he's not. It's a text from Superheroes,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
not canon.
Should be.
It should, though.
That'd be hilarious if it was.
Anyway,
Right.
fuck. What was I gonna say?
Said Bob.
I had something I
But
knew.
no, I think that we shouldn't kill all the mutants.
You're wrong, but continue.
But going with that, like the
Fuck the mutants.
the
They're
genes.
dangerous.
Man.
Okay, John.
Yes.
You're in a room.
Yes, I am.
There's a man standing there.
Where? Exactly.
Just in the room with you.
Okay, yes.
The man says, I'm gonna kill you. He's got no weapons, he's quite skinny and frail. He's not a mutant. Do you think you're gonna be able to take him?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a mutant in the room. The same man, except now he's got the mutant ability to shoot knives out of the palm of his hands. Do you think you're gonna be able to take him?
No.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, of course I
You
can
dodge
take it.
one knife, grab it, stab him through the throat.
You just keep
Yeah.
shooting knives then. Just a rain of knives.
Clearly, you're not good at dodging knives. Then,
No!
man.
You haven't watched the X-Men movies, Ben? Like in The Last Stand when he shoots...
Oh, that guy with the weird
Yeah,
fucking...
weird.
That always looks so fucking terrifying to me.
Oh,
Mutant
that's scary.
and proud, Ben.
We're not mutants.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
You
we
know,
should
that's
work.
something I never got about Mystique in the like prequel things.
Yeah.
Is that like at the end of the first one, she's like, "Hey, Hank, mutant and proud."
Yeah.
And then and her whole thing is like now she's taken on the blue form, and that's how she's going to be in society. You know,
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
shape-shifting to get what she wants and stuff.
Yeah.
And then she just stays as Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. She's like, mutant
Yeah, yeah.
and proud. It's like, you can turn into anyone. I'm permanently a big blue fucking cat.
Yeah.
Fuck Mystique. She's the meanest.
She's
Except
the worst.
Charles, who's worse.
And her joining Magneto didn't make any sense. She's like, oh, the guy that's been my best friend since I was a child, the first mutant that I have ever met.
My brother.
Basically, my brother has been shot in the back.
In the spine.
I'm gonna go with this crazy guy who tried to kill a million
this
people.
guy who almost caused like
Yeah.
a war between the Americans and the Russians.
This guy who
He's
is...
alright.
Yeah.
This guy, who is a man who literally looks like Satan on his team.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a big red
Nightcrawler's dad,
teleporter
yeah.
with a tail. He's like a red Nightcrawler. He looks like the devil.
Isn't that like Nightcrawler's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not because he's not a legitimate demon like Nightcrawler's dad, but he's got the same name and power set as Nightcrawler's dad.
Okay, yeah.
Because in the books, Nightcrawler's dad is Azrael, who is from hell and is an actual demon.
Of
Oh,
course he
lovely.
is.
Oh,
And he came
great.
to Earth and he fathered a bunch of mutant kids, including a New Zealand mutant called Abyss.
Oh no.
New
What
Zealand
does he
mutant?
do?
Yeah, there's a mutant in New Zealand called Abyss.
That's
does he
awesome.
do?
He's got teleporting powers.
Is that it?
Is there an Aussie mutant that's... No,
Yeah, there's a few Aussie mutants.
And I'm not talking about Wolverine.
Pyro.
Pyro. Oh.
Pyro's from, like, fucking Melbourne?
Gross.
Pyro.
You're
He's,
not Pyro.
You know Pyro. He's the guy who can, like, make fire. Well,
Yeah.
he can't make fire.
Yeah, that's
Except he can,
little turd.
because he's, like... He lights a light and he's like, haha, I've got fire here. And then he just makes it bigger. It's like, no, now you're making fire.
No, making it bigger makes sense. What he does is he gets the fire and then he changes the oxygen around it.
Ah,
to create
okay.
more.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's like Iceman's ability to make ice.
Yeah.
Like, that power, he can create... Because he freezes moisture in the air to make ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning he can turn the oxygen in your lungs to ice.
And now you know why the government are funding the school for the gifted children.
Do you understand now why I want to murder them?
No. Because one day, Iceman will be gone because, you know, you've got cats like Wolverine and stuff who can't die.
Does ice age, Phoenix?
Does Ice age?
But it melts. Ah.
But does it melt?
I don't know.
Does Ice Age, starring Ray Romano?
Sweet. I'll go see that.
We'll get to Ice Age.
So I got one more question about Days of Future Past.
Okay.
Just a reminder. How does Wolverine get his claws back?
What, his metal claws?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's trapped
so...
underwater.
Yeah, Magneto sticks him through with all those metal pipes and
Yeah.
drops him in the lake.
Right.
And then Stryker fishes him out, the young bloke.
Yeah,
and that creates the Wolverine movie.
And then brings him into Weapon X and wipes his mind and shit. And that's what leads into him in Apocalypse, where we see him in the fucking underoos and shit.
Yeah.
And he's got his metal claws then.
Yeah, but what about... No, but the Wolverine, you know the Wolverine?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Wolverine ends with him not having metal claws. And then, that movie actually...
No, he has metal claws in that.
No, at the end he actually doesn't have metal claws. He loses...
The Wolverine.
The Wolverine.
Like the one where he's in Japan.
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie very much.
It's not the greatest movie. But in that movie,
That's okay.
he loses his metal claws. He gets bones on his back. And then, like they show you at the end of the movie, the, whatever.
Yeah.
That sets up Days of Future's Past.
Yeah, but he goes through the metal detector and it still goes off.
Yeah, but his whole body's still metal.
Right.
But he doesn't have metal thing. And then in the movie, the next
Wait, how does
Days
it
of Past
connect
he
to Days of
has...
Future? Oh, never mind, I do know.
Dude,
Yeah.
in that same scene, who's the man behind Wolverine at the airport?
Me.
Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto. Yeah.
Right. You've got a man on your team who's dedicated to the cause now who can manipulate metal. Do you not think...
Yeah, but they didn't say that in the movie. It was confusing. You're like, now he has metal claws. Okay, that's
I'm
cool.
fucking getting to it!
Magneto went... Blah, blah, blah,
Did it
Blah,
not,
blah, blah.
did it not occur to you that he went... "Vroom, I've moved some of the metal, I've expanded it. It's a bit thinner now, but it covers your metal claws again.
Okay, well, I didn't think of that. I just went, oh, you got metal claws.
You can move metal. It's Magneto. You
That'd
probably
be
just
so
went, yeah, I
painful.
can...
That would be, yes.
Oh,
That would
I'm
be
sorry.
So painful.
Because it wasn't painful before.
Nah,
Constantly having knives come out of your knuckles.
Nah, you got used to it.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of born with just bones coming out of his knuckles.
No, he wasn't. He was born normal. He developed them, because mutants don't develop their abilities till they're teenagers.
Well, then, okay, that's what I meant. Then, from, 13?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, 13.
I'm pretty sure...
Well, I think he actually got him when he was like 10.
Imagine his first time that happening, but...
I think he got him when he was like 10.
wouldn't that would scare the living shit out of me. What the...
He wasn't in the middle of a wank.
Oh, well, you don't
You
know,
know,
do
you
you?
We do know, because X-Men
He's going to the
Origins is a
toilet.
comic.
Yeah. And
We've
then he
seen
gets
him-
really angry.
In Origins Wolverine, which, not just the movie in the book, because the movie in the book get the first time he pops his claws kinda right.
Oh, did that? Oh.
Yeah. That's pretty much what happens in the book, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't
So,
mind that movie, to be honest.
No, it's okay.
It's just the Deadpool thing was pretty bad.
fucking Funhouse Patrick Stewart, mate. With his weird CGI young face.
Yeah,
He's walking around,
Yeah.
but he's already Patrick Stewart, not James McAvoy.
I know. Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, it doesn't!
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Because it wasn't really him.
Why would Scott
It
Summers
was
in that
an
movie?
illusion.
Illusion!
Because he can do that. It's one of his powers.
I like how we answered the question for this episode. pretty
Right.
quick.
at the
Yeah,
start.
really quickly. We're just like, yep, that's the answer. We just
But
went
X-Men is ridiculous.
Yeah, so we just went on.
The fact that they're like, well, it's X-Force, which are like still the mutants and stuff like that. There's
Yeah.
the fact that there's like...
I've got I know the list of the X-Men teams if you want to hear it.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know.
So you've got your mainline X-Men,
Yeah.
Yep.
right, which is everyone.
Yes.
You've got Excalibur,
Of course.
Which
Oh
is-
my god, that was an awesome name.
which is led by Storm.
Okay.
You've got X-Force, which is the Black Ops squad led by Wolverine,
Yeah.
which are the murderers and shit, which
Yeah.
is what Deadpool's on.
Of course.
And I'm pretty sure that's it, actually.
I just
Like,
know,
you've only got 3 squads.
yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
just know that there's a line of comics where the whole premise was like Big Brother, like the show Big Brother,
Yeah.
with mutants, and all of them were like garbage people, mutants, to the point where one of them was a teleporter who unlocked her powers giving birth because she didn't want to be around her baby, so she gave birth and immediately teleported away from responsibility.
Wow.
So she...
So she had the baby.
So she's a mother.
Yeah.
Okay, because when you first said that, you were like, she developed her powers giving birth. I was like, so she was a baby? Because that makes her not a mutant.
No. She was...
There's a distinction, by the way. Mutants develop their abilities when they're teenagers. Mutates, which
are gross.
develop their powers at birth, which is what Multiple Man is.
Yeah.
Because he was born, and the doctor did that weird thing
Where they
in the
smack him
movie
on the
where he
butt.
lifts the baby up by its ankles and you smack it on the bum.
Yeah.
And it made a Multiple Man, but it was a baby.
It's not that
And
weird.
he's holding... No, it's weird, because there's a doctor holding a baby up by its ankles, and he smacks it, and baby hits the ground. Dead baby.
Nice.
Why do they do that? Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, don't the smack on the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only do it if the baby's not crying when it's born.
Oh, okay.
Because them crying when they're born is a way of knowing that their lungs are working. And if they're not crying, that's often like something's wrong with the baby, so they smack it. If it starts crying, it means it's probably okay.
Fucking cry!
It's like, huh, That's like the fucking... That's what you do with a remote!
Yeah.
Like, oh, the TV remote's not working. There we go! Oh, my baby's not working!
But yeah,
Fucking hell!
That's the
And I'm the
reason.
monster here!
That's the actual reason for why
Okay,
they
I know they did it, but I didn't know why.
That's fucked.
So multiple man's not a mutant.
No, he's not a mutant.
Gross.
Common misconception. He's a mutate.
Right.
He developed his powers from... He's had his powers since he was born.
Right.
So he's not a mutant. He's a mutate.
But
Similar
no.
to how Deadpool... anyone who doesn't develop their powers at the teenage years is technically a mutate.
Yes,
Okay.
Deadpool is a mutate.
Yeah.
Because he was given his mutant abilities.
Yeah.
Multiple Man's a mutate because he had them since he was born. And I guess technically Spider-Man is a mutate. Because he
But no.
mutated.
So this person was giving birth.
Right?
They were having a baby.
Yeah.
They had their baby and they're like, oh, I don't want this responsibility, and teleported away. That was the first time they used their powers. They thought so hard about how they didn't want the responsibility of their baby that they teleported.
That's
Wow.
fucked.
This person, in the same line of comics, I think there was also someone who was a cocaine addict and had like psychic abilities that only worked when they used cocaine or something. It's like this, like it's only a few issues. I'm pretty
Sounds
sure,
good.
but it's just ridiculous. It's just like the scummiest mutants in the world living in a house together
I'd watch
for a
that show.
reality TV show.
Why'd they make Legion? They should have made that.
Probably.
I mean, Fox got greenlit. Marvel greenlit Fox's X-Men show because they're like, no, you can't have an X-Men show. They're like, we'll keep making Fantastic Four movies. And they were like, okay, you can make an X-Men
You
show.
can make whatever you want.
Just please.
I don't think they're
Stop.
ever going to make a good Fantastic
No, they're just
Four
going to give
movie.
up now.
That's
Good.
I hope they give up now.
Good.
Give them to Marvel. Put Ben Grimm in the
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That would be, yeah.
Because he's in them in the comics.
Yeah, aren't Fantastic, I'm just saying that because of the movie.
That's what they're called, the Fantastic.
Fantastic and Guardians of the Galaxy kind of, I thought they were sort of friends or something.
The Fantastic Four and the... Okay,
Yeah.
Marvel did their reboot.
Yeah.
All new, all different Marvel. And during that time, Reed Richards and Sue Storm, who haven't really had anything to do in the books in a long time, were just like, yeah, we got kids. We're pretty much done here. So, Reed's kid and Reed and Sue's son,
Yeah.
I've forgotten his name, but their son and their daughter went into a pocket universe where they make multiple universes.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
Reed's kid is the most powerful thing to have ever existed.
Oh, wow.
It's me. I'm Reed's kid. Yeah.
Franklin! His name is Franklin.
Franklin.
Sorry,
Franklin's
I wasn't expecting that name.
Sorry.
Franklin
Richards.
Phoenix.
Franklin McGee.
No, Franklin Richards. He's a mutant, actually. His mutant ability is he's a reality warper.
Wow.
Like, the reason that Marvel Comics characters don't age is probably because Franklin Richards doesn't want them to age. And he's just like, you don't age, and you don't notice.
Wow.
I like
But anyway, he's in a pocket universe with his mum and his dad and his sister, making entire galaxies and universes, making a new multiverse. And Reed's like, and they had Ben and Johnny Storm,
Yeah.
and Ben Grimm.
Yes.
And he was like, Ben and Johnny have got stuff to do. They can live in the universe. So Ben Grimm is out with the Guardians of the Galaxy, exploring the world, saving the day and shit.
Yeah.
Where he's not a freak, because it's the universe now, and there's plenty of weirder things than a big orange brick man.
That's true.
And Johnny's on Earth, I think, just being Johnny.
That makes sense. I
Yeah.
know there's a version of Reed Richards that's like super evil.
Yeah!
He's my favorite.
Like, Ultimate Reed Richards is...
Wait, what?
Ultimate Reed Richards is a lunatic.
Oh,
he
okay.
shaves his white hair. Now it's just a brown patch here with shaved down here.
Similar to what I've got going on, but worse.
Much worse. And he kills Iron Man.
Whoa.
I'd kill Iron Man.
Yeah.
Reed Richards becomes evil, kills Iron Man, and dissects his brain to be like, why is Iron Man always smarter than me? I don't get it.
What, really?
Yeah, and then
Wow.
and then he's like, guess I'm evil now. Hey, what Thanos? He's like, hey Thanos, let me join your team of evil people. And Thanos is like, okay, you're going into this universe now, and you're gonna kill a bunch of people. And he's like, cool, I'm a villain now.
I'm on it. And then he doesn't even try to kill the entire Council of Reeds.
Yeah, I think so.
The Council of Reeds, if you're wondering, have you ever seen Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
You know the Council of Ricks?
Yeah.
That, but with Reed Richards.
No.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Of course
before
that's a thing.
it was before Rick and Morty's Council of Ricks.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
The Council of Reeds is just this. It's a whole universe. It's just a planet, and it's just Reed Richards from various universes.
Holy shit.
And they're all like, yeah, we left our families to come here to the Council of Reeds to help save the galaxy from this threat, but we're not doing a very good job of it.
Comics.
Anyway.
Oh.
Christ.
Again, we answered this question a while ago.
We did answer this question.
Well, that was fun.
That was very fun.
Okay. I've been Phoenix.
I've been John.
And I've been Ben. Thanks for listening, guys.
Transformers.
For what's in disguise.
Something I had to do the power on.
If you would like to send the boys topics for the hat, contact us on Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.